Hi, my name is Renee McLean, and I am enrolled at Columbia College to pursue my bachelor's in general studies, although I have considered changing my bachelor's degree program to human services. I also am trying to pursue my community college of the Air Force degree, and taking this speech class is going to allow me to fulfill some of the general requirements that are needed for the degree plans, but also so that I could try to develop my public speaking abilities. While I do have some strengths, I also have some weaknesses, and I'm going to be covering some of the suggested or some of the improvements that I could potentially make to become a better public speaker. Some of my strengths, my self-proclaimed strengths, are that I generally will have an idea of what I specifically want to say. I don't address a crowd unless I have something specific to say. I do tend to have, I prepare an outline of sorts when I am developing a speech, but I don't have any formal training in learning how to draft an outline properly so that I can, cover all the necessary content and address my audience or crowd appropriately. And I feel like I need to address the crowd as though it's some sort of act or play that I'm putting on. That it is to some degree a means of acting out and trying to have your audience relate to you. You're putting on a performance when you give a speech, in my opinion. Where I do have strengths, though, I do have some weaknesses. And some of my weaknesses are that I don't always prepare properly, that I do need to, build a better outline and, draft out some of my main points, sub-points, and do more research in preparation for my speech. Another area of weakness for me is just that I don't always make proper eye contact with my audience. But I don't really have a big issue with addressing a crowd. I've had experience with leading meetings, giving briefings for the Air Force, and so I don't really have that much of a stage fright or anything of that sort. But some of my improvements that I could make are just, again, some of that preparation. Through this class, it's going to allow me to learn better preparation techniques, building those outlines, doing the research, and getting a better overall picture developed for my audience. And I think that it's important that, again, that I make eye contact, that I address the crowd appropriately and stay professional, but I like to keep it lighthearted as well. If the subject content will allow for it, I'll try to, maybe even make some jokes or that sort of thing, so that my audience really can get a sense of who I am. But overall, though, I think it's really important that you do prepare very well, and you do make the eye contact and kind of work the room, and just keep it light. The crowd wants you to keep it straight to the point, and they want it to be somewhat fun when they hear a good speech. And that concludes my speech 1. Thank you.